Hello viewers, this is another requested video, requested reading from Joan on Mike Pompeo, our Secretary of State. Let's see what is going on with Mike Pompeo. Is he a part of, or is he separate from the Trump? Let's ask the cards, how do you feel, Mike Pompeo? How do you feel about Trump? Well, we have the messenger on the bottom. So, Mike Pompeo, he's still waiting on his ship to come in, but it's also about overseas dealings. And the environment right now seems withdrawn from him. I'm going to back up. The energy I'm getting is that this is Trump in the center, looking overseas, all his business dealings, and Mike Pompeo is trying to withdraw from him. Trump in the foundation. Recent past defeats against Trump. He's feeling wounded. All crowning the reading, all the indictments that are coming out, all the burdens that are coming out. We have the victory card, but the victory card, you know, basically, I should put the camera down a little bit here. He's got his back to Trump, you know, so it's Mike Pompeo is seeing it as victory. All the illusions and schemes and spinning of yarns. The Queen of Swords coming in. Yeah, it's interesting because Michael Cohen, when he did his guilty plea last week, it was actually in New York courts, but in federal courts, but in New York. So I feel like this is New York justice system actually, sword of truth coming out. Yeah, and he sees Trump as just trying to protect his own, trying to keep his ass out of jail, and he's wounded. He's wounded. So I don't feel like he's in cahoots with Trump, but I'm going to ask, is Mueller looking at Mike Pompeo? Does Mueller have Mike Pompeo in his sights? What does he think of Mike Pompeo? Ooh, cards flipping out. He sees him shifting from foot to foot. He sees him doing a dance, is what I'm getting from that. It can mean about, you know, finding balance, but he sees him shifting. Well, Mueller actually sees Mike Pompeo pregnant with possibilities. So, although this often comes up as Mother Russia for me, I'm not feeling Russia energy off it just yet. I feel like he sees there's a lot of possibilities, and he sees in the environment, everyone around the White House, they're all trying to climb to higher ground, but they've got all these spears pointing at them. He sees Mike in retreat. The Wheel of Fortune, fortune changing, destiny, crowning the reading, temperance. So he sees Mike as tempering himself right now, you know, again, because he's in retreat, he's trying to temper himself. Could be some issues also with drinking around Mike. Not sure if there's ever been anything about that, but he sees that he's an old friend of Trump's. He likes living the life of luxury and kind of being left alone in his garden, but there were agreements made. There's abundance of information. Yeah, and there's a lot of information coming out and a lot of indictments. Yeah, the government cracking down on working together. Yeah, he sees the government, all the working together that's gone on in the White House, conspiring, trying to protect the legacy, and big changes coming. Big changes coming. It's all going to end. So I don't see legal cards per se for Mike Pompeo. I don't think he's going to be caught up in this whole fiasco, but he does see that he's been a part of the smoke screen protecting Trump. He hasn't helped a lot either. So he sees him in retreat and not really doing much of anything to help with the situation. So that's Mike Pompeo. It's kind of an interesting reading. I'm not sure it told us very much other than, you know, complicit in allowing things to continue, maybe, but not in legal jeopardy, it doesn't look like. So that's Mike Pompeo. If you liked the video, please click the like button, subscribe to see future videos, and if you would like a personal reading, you can email me at jenlyntarot@gmail.com. Again, Joan, thanks for requesting the reading. It was an interesting one. We'll have to look at him again later in the future and see if more comes out about him. I find his energy difficult to get into. I feel like he's got a lot of secrets. And I think I even told you that in the comment when I replied that I would look into him, that his energy seems kind of locked up protecting himself. So I actually had to meditate for a while before I did this one, and I still feel like he's kind of blocking me from getting into his energy completely. So we'll check in on him again maybe in a few weeks and see what's going on with Mike Pompeo. Thanks for watching. Bye.